What's up, y'all? It's Jam and Sam, and today we're going to restore Yoshi's Island, over the overworld from Yoshi's Island, where you touch the fuzzies and get dizzy. Um, so let's bring in our MIDI here. Let's see. MIDI out with Fruity LSD. This comes to us as a commission from Eden, and this will be for this track only. Now, this is a pretty short track, so I don't anticipate we'll have too many problems with drifting. Yeah, see, everything is pretty straightforward, right? Like, there's some drift here, but that can easily be corrected. Because it's so short. And there's not a lot of weird stuff going on. Weird timing stuff. So let's load in our DLS file. Yeah. Now, let's play. Nice. Look at that. That's amazing. A good jam. Yes, that is a great track. Oh, wow. We got 14 people in here. Nice. Good turnout. Okay, so let's start with this first channel here. Whoops. Ah, yes, that weird chiff lead thing. So this, as I understand it, is I think I found something that should be the right one. It's the chiff lead from the Yamaha XG combined with the piano hit from the Korg Wave Station. That's the thing I found that works the best in this case. Seems to sound pretty good. Now let's go and grab our notes, but we want to exclude these here because these are the organ. So let's select everything first, and then we'll Control Shift, and then deselect these. Okay, so now let's copy. Another great track. Yes, welcome, Drewstalgic. I think that off-key instrument got touched by Fuzzy. Ah, yeah. Is there an off-key instrument in this? I didn't. I think the maybe the chiff lead is like purposefully off-key. We'll see. And welcome, Emmanuel Hugavine. How much cost one music? Would be $50 for a single song, or like 100 if you can do that. I usually ask for 100, but if you can only do 50, I can accept that as well. I can't, but not all songs can be restored. The sources have to be discoverable, and the MIDIs have to be extractable. So it needs some looking into beforehand. Okay, so this, I'm gonna go find first empty, call this chiff lead. My name is impossible if you aren't Dutch. Ah, you're Dutch. Yeah, it's a Dutch name. Okay. Who giving? Can't really, I don't know. I'm probably not saying it right at all. But oh well. Let's put this up an octave. So let's make sure we got the tune right on this instrument. Definitely not. So this is gonna go, but I think that's why, oh, that's why we put it an octave up. So it's like, this is. And one of the things I figured out with this is that you also have a short loop point, which we can simulate. I can't really simulate it by actually using the short loop point, but I can simulate it by using the echo delay. Turning the time all the way down, turning the pitch down an octave, turning the echoes to 1, and then turning the feedback to like 10%. Nice. Okay. Now. And now giving that to the Wave Station hit. And then we have to do some processing on this. This is a really short, layer. It's like layered with this like hit sound that I believe is this one. Tell me how y'all think that sounds. I think that sounds good. It's really loud though. I might have to turn it all down a little bit. Nice. Sounds pretty lit. Thank you, Orange C. Welcome. Cool, I like it. Okay, now the drift here is gonna be is what we need to fix now. So looks like we can, so let's correct the overall drift here. We have a like pretty slight overall drift here. Okay, see that works out pretty well actually. So we can, I think we can quantize the start times with this. I like to leave the durations because of the variance in the duration. I think there's like some variance in the duration that gives it a feeling of naturalness. Okay, so then let's copy this to the piano hit. I think it's supposed to be an octave down though. Nice. Pretty sharp sound compared to the SNES version. Oh, you mean like it has? Yeah, it has some harshness to it. We can fix that in mixing all too. We can also fix it right here. Let's see. By using the cutoff filter. Yeah. Alright, let me know what y'all think of that. With the sound canvas sample, I cut off the start and it sounds good as well, but I do like the other attack layer that makes the sample stand out more. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? I wonder what would happen if I took off the attack here. Doesn't really hear a change. I think the chiff helps it, actually. Alright, yeah, I think that works. That's better. Alright. Glad to hear it. Okay, now let's move on. Moving on. We have no panning here. I do want to add in that organ. So I have this, the organ comes from the Yamaha TG77, and I have the ROM sound here, but Xavier, I think the one I made for you, like back when I was working on Secret of Mana, has like a percussion on it that I really kind of like, that I might want to use, but I don't have that sound file anymore. I think I lost it. So, can you send me that that sound font again that I made? That would be great. Let's go and grab these notes. Let's call this melody, because we're gonna put other things in here other than the chiff lead. Do 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 dee da do do da do dee. Do 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 dee do do do. Do do dee do dum dum do. So this is like, I think it starts at like the right here, right? I think we have. Not really much chance for it to drift, so let's just quantize the start times like this. Oh wait, it's supposed to start here. No, wait, I think this one is starting at the wrong place. Oh, it's supposed to start here, okay. Posted it to your DM, thank you. Muchas gracias. Okay, here's the organ. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to check out that Fear Factory cello, violoncello thing. Instead of using a thing. Missed that part, so I'll check that out later. Okay, organ goes in the overworld. Okay. All right, so let's try that one. Let's see if we like that one better. It'll be a little different from the original, but it might sound pretty good. Let's copy this. Hello, Lake Limbo. How are you? I'm good. I'm living the dream. Gonna go out later and have a movie with a friend, and then go to a language exchange, and then go to karaoke. So it'll be a fun Monday. Fun day. Okay, let's check out this one. Oh, that's the flute. Whoops. I don't know about that. Yeah, this one sounds a lot better in this situation. Oh wait, I think it's an octave too low. Hold on. Ah, that is better. Definitely need to turn the cutoff down a little bit. That does sound pretty interesting. What language you learning? I'm learning Spanish. Put up octave. Oh yeah, I see you did say that. Put up an octave. Tim, is it true that tastes like avocado? Yeah, that was a joke that I heard someone say. One of my friends said like someone told her that it tasted like avocado. Now every time I am making avocado toast, I make it a dick joke. Quite frankly, and I love it. It's hilarious. It gives it I come up with so many jokes about that. The best joke ever. So I am learning Spanish, yes. I like we can work with both. We can switch between both and see which one we'd like to. This one definitely sounds more like the original, but this one sounds more like an organ. And this is just for context, this one comes straight from the ROM of the TG77. And this one is like recorded directly from a physical TG77, so it's got some processing in it in the patch. But in the game, Koji just did like a single cycle waveform of this, which is basically this one just it's like a glorified single cycle waveform. This is it straight from the ROM. So. Orkic, the pollo. Ah, yeah, right? Kirby's favorite dinner is pollo. Nice. Yeah. All right. So I think we can switch between those. I'm gonna keep the full organ for now. Then we can dial it back later. So these none of these have any like panning or anything or volume changes. Oh wait, there's a volume change here. Look at that. Ah. And now this is like the wrong. Gonna sound like the wrong octave there. Okay, so let's copy this automation. Actually, let's do a layer for this. Let's make it so we can like keep it a little more organized. So let's put that there, and then we'll cut these. And then go to the layer and select these two and press Set Children. Now we can more easily do like this volume automation here. Oh wait, I copied it because I cut it. I have to go and copy it again. Mess me up. The flute? I don't think that he added that yet. Let's see, there's an instrument that follows the main theme, but 5 notes lower. Is that in there yet? No, we're only on the first channel, so there will be no. There'll be just like one flat line so far. Okay. Okay, so that's working out pretty well. And we can put this a lot louder now that it lost some volume. That still might be too loud. But dial that back some. Nice, okay. Okay, so that's cool. Now we can move on to the other layer. We got our bass. So let's get our, let's grab contact. And let's go to restorations. Pretty cool bass line. Good afternoon, Rarity, the Final Arts. Welcome. It's the flute. It's the flute from it's the same like flute as the Castle Fortress. The Castle Fortress flute. That single cycle waveform pan flute. It'll be that one, I remember. So this will probably be the bass the whole time, I'm pretty sure. And no volume changes. And there's some variation in this, so I kind of want to take this all together. Let's see, let's copy this. And let's go find first empty and call this bass. Alrighty then. Now, within contact, we got this electric bass. Let's put this here. And then we'll move this over here and we'll stretch it out a bit. I think this is like this is not going to be relevant. Actually, it looks like it's pretty well. I think it might need. There's a lot of like short, like odd notes here, so. But let's try. So this is before the downbeat, and then it drifts a bit. But this solid note is always kind of on the downbeat. Okay. So the drift seems pretty consistent in this case. Okay, so that seems right. Let's see what kind of results that yields. If we do quantize start times. That looks good. Now let's change it to channel 1 so we can hear it. Let's put it up an octave. I don't know about this note here. Let's see. Oh, it's got a little bit of a swing to it. Yeah, so it's like supposed to be a little swingy, I think. Nice. Let's see. This should probably be the toughest part, is like figuring out. So so whenever it goes up, it's like so these are all repetitions, and then you have this one right here. Okay, so I think I've got it now. Let's try. So obviously these are now the rest are all repetitions of that. And then there's one where it's like downward. Oh wait, no, this is all downward. So it's really just these two bars. That's all. Dun 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 dun. And I think that oh, I have it selected. Now let's check this by layering the original over here. Let's take a piece of that that had both phrases. Oh yeah, I can hear Doggo. Anyways, I got a very important phone call to take, so I have to BRB. All right, no worries. Yeah, that dog is having some kind of separation anxiety after being here for like a few days. So I gotta wean him off. He's very needy. So gonna have to wean that out of him. Let's okay, so here's like kind of where the drift is. It's seems pretty consistent, right? It's like we drag this here. Everything should pretty much be the same except this. Okay, so not that consistent, and I think that you have to kind of mitigate like where the drift is, and like see this is like a lot more like suddenly more off than this. So I'd say, or this is hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. 1 second. Okay. Now, this is like suddenly off, so that means that it's probably in the wrong place a little bit. It's like not, it's like just too sudden. And so I'm gonna try putting this back here. This is not really, so it's kind of like I had it over here before, I think. And then, but then it's like, maybe this, it would be better off here, right? Maybe not. Maybe I'll just like put it off the same amount as this one. Or maybe I'll just stretch this stuff out to be like... Let's see, maybe this would be like... And having it a little bit off gives it like a little bit of humanization, kind of, to be honest. So maybe... Maybe it's, oh, maybe it is like a third. Wait a second. Oh, that was the other one. I don't want to change that one. Okay, so it's like... So this looks pretty consistent. And it sounds pretty consistent too. Except for the, but now we're on this bar. We have to do this bar separate. So if we move this here, maybe it looks a little bit more right. So this is like, if I put this like directly on the beat. But I don't know where this exactly stops, so it'd be like, I know that this one stops here. Okay, so then this one would be more on right here. And this one would be a little bit later. This one would probably be right here, honestly. Nice, okay. Whoops. Wrong one. Okay, so that's... And then that's that. Is this thing taking velocity? Because I feel like that one... It is kind of, yeah, it is taking velocity, so that is, so one is pretty quiet. Yeah, I feel like that's right. Yeah, it sounds right, doesn't it? Yeah. All right, so that'll do. Let's go. Okay, so that's good. We got our bass. And then let's move on to the next thing. We got our conga now. Our bongo or whatever. I think it's more like a congo, but okay. And it's only one bar repeated, so we can just take this bar. And this is panned 50% to the right, roughly. So let's find first empty and call this drums. Nice. Now let's quantize the start times. Nice. Sounds great. Maybe a little sharp. It almost sounds like there's a chord on it, like a chord baked in there. Let's see. Let's do an experiment. Let's try that out. Nah. Sounds cool though. Look at that. Cool. I like that. What's your favorite video game soundtrack that is sound font based? I don't think I've never heard of a soundtrack that's sound font based. I know sound fonts have been known to be used in some newer games. I've heard about that. But none of the games that I've ever played. I don't know of any soundtracks that use a sound font. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I know I've seen those sources. It's like, oh, it's used this other game's sound font, which I found strange, but you know. It blows my mind that you hear music in a way I can't. As a game dev, my weakness is music, so this is amazing to watch. Haha. Well, I'm glad you got something good out of it. Welcome, Nivek. Welcome, Barely Operational. Sounds cool, but I think the whole thing is just higher pitched. The whole thing is just higher pitched. Okay, maybe there's like a maybe it's like the MIDI is off. We'll have to go back and analyze it in Kironeko. So let's go and pitch these, figure out and check the pitch in Kironeko real quick. Maybe it's all shifted up. Okay, so here's what plays in Kironeko. 4.5 notes higher. Wow, that's a lot. You mean the bass or the entire song? The whole thing is just pitched higher. Undertale uses sound fonts tremendously. I've heard of Undertale, but I never played it. Donkey Kong 3 Waterworld GBA restoring. Ah, no, I can't restore that one yet. That one's got too many unknown things. So this is playing at It sounds like the right pitch to me. Definitely not 4.5 notes higher. So this channel. That sounds like the right note. The rest is right. Oh, the conga or the bongo. Ah, okay. So let's try that. 4 to 5 notes higher. So okay, so you were talking about the bongo the whole time. Ah, okay, I misunderstood. Now let's check the bongo against the MIDI. It's a good beat. I don't think that's 4.5 notes higher. No, because 4.5 notes higher would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, like a half. So okay, that sounds a little bit right. Let's compare that. No, definitely not, because you see the fundamental frequency is down here, and then it's like by the W on world, and then this one, now look, it's all the way up here. And now there's no, the W is left, it's gone now, but you know. See, the fundamentals here goes from being here to here. Definitely not, I think I had it right before. Yeah, that sounds right. You go blind. I'll have to check Undertale out someday. A lot of songs from Undertale use samples from Mario Paint and Earthbound. Sounds right to me. Maybe it's both, I don't know. Or maybe it's layered with something like 4.5 notes higher. Or 4.5. Like if I set the thing to, if I set the layer for the chord machine to 450 plus 450 cents. Let's see. Could be a chord, you know? Yeah, you could have like made that a chord, because there's like a very strong fundamental here. I know, a very strong overtone here. That third overtone is stronger. I don't know if that's present in the other one. Let's see. It's present, but I feel like it's stronger. Or maybe, yeah, that sounds better. Like if we do that level. It's also too loud. No, maybe not, because I don't really see all those overtones there. I think it's just like an auditory illusion caused by compression. Making music with sound fonts is super fun. Yeah, sound fonts are great. I like sound fonts. That higher pitch is definitely in there. So let's analyze this a bit closer then. Let's look at, so we have this going right here in what I have. This one I think is stronger. Yeah, there's like a stronger overtone over here. This is that third overtone. Or maybe that second overtone is higher. That sounds better. Look, if I give this a mixer track. Sounds pretty good. Let's try some other stuff from different machines. We can try the one. Yeah, so this is supposed to be from like one of those Yamaha drum machines. Try it from the TG77. Ah, that sounds better. Look at that. Nah. This one also, the one in the game also sounds longer somehow. That's interesting. That one's longer. There you go. And it sounds of higher quality a little bit. Just a little bit too sharp. And maybe it's the notes are bleeding out a little bit. I like that click in there, though. Alrighty, welcome back. A little higher still. Yeah, I think I got that one. Did I get that one? Does it sound good now? Sounds like there's another instrument in there. I don't know. It's very slight. That one sounds good. Yeah, look how clear that sounds. So Yamaha RY30 Conga. I like that. Let me know what you think of that. That sounds pretty close. Cool. All right. So with that bongo set pretty well. Now we can move on to the other wood layer. Got some more organ. More organ. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, we got some cowbell. Need more cowbell. The pitch is a lot closer now. Nice. Whoa, what happened here? I just tried to copy something and it removed the window. Oh, Studio's funny like that. Da da da. So let's make a new pattern and call this harmony. Okay, and then we're gonna put this in the organ. We're gonna put it in both organs. Whichever one we decide to use, that'll be there. This is really loud too. And now I can't even. Okay, that's why. This one, I have a feeling I'm gonna prefer that other organ. It just sounds too different. People are gonna get on my case for that. There's Christopher Walken dancing in the background. Walken flies away. No, he doesn't. He's walking away. Christopher flying. Okay, so I also need to, like, this is gonna have some drift to it. Fortunately, not a lot. Da 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 do. Da do. Da 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 do. And there's no pan there. Oh, there is some panning to this. 77, but the other one doesn't have panning, so let's keep it neat. And we'll do a note pan for this one. So it's 77% to the right. But 75 is close enough. Nice. I like it. Let's do the same for this one now, and just in case we decide to switch later. Do. Yeah, up at this octave, it really doesn't sound right. Nice, okay. Okay, so now we have that, okay, so this should be up here with the bass MIDI. And now we have this, cowbell beat. Okay, so this is gonna be another part of the beat. So let's call this conga. And then let's make another called cowbell. Conga and cowbell, can't go wrong. Let's collapse the browser and go to our Overworld folder. Now we have the cowbell here. Now let's, there we go. What pitch is this? Maybe C? And it's a lot shorter too. Oh, it's a little more flat. So one thing I don't like to do is like cut it off like specifically at the I like to have the tail ring out but quieter. So this is going to make it feel like it's shorter, but there'll still be a tail there. Nice. And that cowbell is going to be 39% to the left. It also sounds like it's a little softer. Also sounds like it's like really start and stop. And maybe a little bit off pitch somehow. A little bit flat. That sounds better. All right, so that's done. Now, let's go over to... Ooh, we got an organ bass. Nice. So we got 2 bars of that, and then we got a flute coming in. And this is bass. It's kind of like a bass, right? It's like... This will be part of the harmony, I'd say. But I want this to be in a different mixer track, so let's go make a different pattern for this. It's occupying a different sonic space. think it's center panned too. Oh no, it's not. It's 39% left. Oh, no, it didn't change. Yeah, I'll just delete this. This is not gonna work out. That's the instrument you were talking about before? So what were you saying about that instrument? Remind me again, please. This one's also kind of swingy. Yeah, I think if we put the swing up, it really helps the rhythm. Yeah, there we go. Bass still works too. Yep. Okay, just asking where you added it in yet. Oh, oh, okay, yeah, that flute was what you were talking about, probably. Yeah, that makes sense. We're about to get to that one now. Oh, yeah, he's had like separation anxiety, something.
Okay, because I was he just came and started rubbing all over. I was like, all right, I have known you for like 20 minutes now.
Yeah, right. I had enough. Okay, so that's my roommate. Apparently, the dog is being a bother. All right, so we have this flute here. And so I think this, in relation to the flute, it's like serving as some kind of delay, right? It's serving as a delay, actually, yeah. So it's sort of like an echo, in a way. So where is the original signal? So I think the original one is happening here. Yeah, this one in the back. It's like an octave lower. So it kind of slipped past me. So it's 2 steps in like 2 steps delay. Okay, that makes sense. Now, and then it turns into harmony too. Oh, you were talking about the organ. Ah, okay. All right, interesting. So let's just take, this one repeats twice, so let's just take the 1. Actually, yeah, that whole melody repeated twice and I didn't remove it. Let's be economic here and just keep it to 1 repetition for everything. So this is a repetition, right? Yep. Bye-bye. And then you have a repetition here. Cut. And these are all repetitions. Oh, except for this one has another phrase, so. Okay, so this will go here. And then I have to make that volume automation go a little bit. Oh, wait. And there's a little, it's not quite right here. This will be surgical. Let's get surgical with this. Go in close. There we go. I never noticed how off-key that flute is in the original. It blends in kind of well. Okay, so that pan flute that we're about to copy is like off key, you think? So because I think that'll help as well. And I think in Flower he does this. He's done this before, like in Flower Garden. The I'm pretty sure the brass was off pitch purposefully. Give it sort of like a detune. So he's like varying the tuning in order to make it feel more like natural, I guess. So this and there's no pitch data, but I guess it's like just off internally. Oh wait, no, this is the other track. No pitch data here either. So there's like a harmony there, right? But this one's an echo. So let's go and copy it. And then we'll put it into its place. Not always, but yeah, when it goes high, it's flat. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Interesting. Okay, so for that flute part, we're gonna need the K1V VST, and we're gonna go to pan flute, and then we're gonna go to edit. We're gonna turn the attack, use the mouse wheel here, down to 20 for both of these first two things, and then we're gonna mute 3 and 4. So we want to go now to the second part of the melody, and then this will be here, and it's gonna be two. We're gonna want it to be 2 steps off. That seems like too much, though. It does need to be stretched first, though. Okay, and then let's quantize the start times. Okay, so this... Was it 1 step, actually? Because it seems more like... I think it was probably 1 step, and I mistook it. Yeah, I feel like it's like 1 or even less than a step. It's half a step. Okay, so that makes sense. Only half a step. Wow, I went from 2 steps to half a step. I was way off. Okay, so this flute is going to be half a step. Da-da-da-dee, da-da-doo, da-dee-dee. Nice, okay. So now let's check the pitch on that flute. See if it's off. No, I think it's off. No, at least not in the MIDI anyway. The flute is supposed to drag a bit, yes, because it's functioning as an echo, sort of, or it's like sort of like someone's playing, but they can't blow over it, but they can't play quite in the exact same time. So it's like a little variation to make it feel natural, I feel like. Oh, this is what you were talking about. This is what you were talking about the flute being flat when it goes up high. It's actually on a B note instead of a C note here. And when it does this D sharp here. And then we have these chords in the let's see what the panning of this flute is too. So let's copy that, paste it here. And then we have this part, which is center. And so we have 2 bars of this. Let's copy that. And then let's go to melody now. And let's add it to that layer. Go up an octave, and then let's move this over here. And we will quantize the start time. And now let's cut out the organ notes. Control Shift. Nice. Oh, this is supposed to be a lower octave. Nice. Let me check that organ, make sure it's the right part. Is the pitch bending information missing? Yes. Is there? Oh, there's supposed to be pitch bending there. Okay. Did not know that. Okay, nice. And this organ is still even too loud. Nice, okay. Let's see, in the SNES version, the pitch actually seems to go up a bit inside that note, like it's trying to catch up. Ah, okay, so it is a pitch bend. Yeah, it's probably doing that. So I'll have to, so let me listen to it. Ah, there we go. Makes sense. Okay. So it's gonna need to pitch up like boom real quick right here. So let's go into K1V. And then we'll Control I to insert the regular pitch. And then yeah. So then we'll do like a it's already on the lower note, so that means we'll have to bend it up to 100 cents higher. We want it to go up here and stop there. Right at 100 cents. And then we want it to drop back down to normal pitch here. Nice. Now let's copy that because we're going to need it again. Cool. And let's listen to that. Let me solo the It's not even working. Wow. This VST kind of sucks. The pitch bend scale is probably off. Pitch bend is on. This is probably the scale that's off. Let's see. Pitch bend. It's in pitch bend range. So it's like... It's really weak. So it's like... Well, I think maybe it's like pitch bend range should be 1. And maybe if we make it 1. That's too much, I think. Maybe it's 2. There we go. And there's that one other place we have the pitch bend. So now our second pitch bend is going to be here. Let's get our pencil. Wait, no. I hate when it moves my cursor. Didn't want it to do that. Okay, so let's set it to be like a step or whatever this is here. Half a step. And then we can zoom in here. Select this and paste. Nice. Okay, that's good. Nice. Might even need to turn this down a bit more. Very clear there, nice. Maybe that organ needs to go a little quieter too. Hey, will you ever do the music from Mario Maker 2? If you commission me, I will. I can't really do these for free anymore. I need to be commissioned. Okay, I think I'm missing a note here too. It's like this one needs to be here as well. Nice, shaping up well. Okay, so... Yeah, that sounds good. Thank you, Emmanuel. Glad you like it. Okay, this one is like, there's nothing in this track, so we don't need it. Now we have this cabasa to finish us off. That's all we have left, and then we'll be ready to put it together. This cabasa is all the way to the left, and actually I want to put this flute up here. And so here's the cabasa. This comes from the Kawaii G Mega. And we really just need 1 bar of this. Checking the track information from the ROM, the pitch bend should be a bit faster. Okay, let's see. We'll take care of that in a second. So this will be layered since this goes over the whole song. This will be layered with the in with the conga. And so this pretty much doesn't really drift, doesn't really need to be stretched. It just needs to have the start times quantized. So this have to correct the pitch. Sounds about right. There we go. Let's turn down the cutoff a little bit to that. drums reminds me of Hazy Maze Cave. Not familiar. So... Alright, so let's put this together then. Start with the melody, which repeats twice. Now, this part, we need to... There's like a note here that needs to be cut off to repeat it. Now this note here is gonna mess us up, so we need to... Nice. So everything in this song pretty much repeats twice, I think. Cool. So now the bass, and then I think this bass does a thing where it's like, okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the first bar. So it's 5 A's, 1 B, 1 A, 1 B. Or, 4 B's. Okay, so it's kind of like a same palindrome thing. The same forwards as backwards. Okay, so this needs to be 5, actually. Okay, and then this one is also 5. Let me get the brush for this. There we go. Except that the bass needs to go down here. There's those drums. Boom, boom, ba-da-dum. Do-dee-do-do-do. And when does the cowbell start? After that first melody. Let's turn the cabasa down. And the cowbell. Let's bring this down here. Oh, this one's off a little bit. Nice groove. Nice. All right. Dude, you are awesome. Thank you, Sebastian. Welcome. Welcome, Gamer XT. So now we loop it. Hello, dog. Are you having separation anxiety? Yeah. Okay. Now, how do we want to end this? I wonder. And I wonder, will I sing along with you? So this one is pretty solidly in C. So we want to end it on a satisfying C note. Why? Oh my god, I hate when it selects things that I didn't select. Oh, I know what I'll do. Maybe I'll go, like, end it going down instead of up, right? It's like, you do this. Maybe we'll do one more of these. Or actually, no, let's make this unique. Let's make this and the bass unique. What are you doing? Don't do that. So let's make this, let's combine these. Merge selected patterns. Why is there something at the, oh, that's the bass, okay. So, now, what if we do like this? Because there's a lot of like, it's a very Latin-inspired song, I feel like. There's a lot of Latin-inspired songs to do like, da-da-da-da-da. You know, like they'll just end it there and it reverbs out. It's really nice. Da-da. So then so if we want to do that, we would go for da 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 da. So we go da da, and then we want to end up here. Da 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 da. So let's go da 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 da. Da 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 da. Do it like that. Yeah, I like that. That sounds good. Now the bass is going to do. I feel like we're just gonna do da 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 da. I feel like it should follow this thing though. And then go to like full velocity there. And then maybe the whatever this is, the chiffer lead comes in here too. Jumps in for the final say. Nice, I like that. And then with the reverb, it'll make it a lot better, because it'll like echo out. Da, 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 da. And then maybe we'll add that flute in there too. Da, da, da. Oh, and you said the pitch bend is faster. I forgot about that. What's the dog doing? He's sleeping. Looks like he's laying down. This OST is absolutely catchy. It is so catchy, and it's very jazz inspired, which I like, especially New Orleans traditional jazz, which I really like. Sweet curious dog. Oh yes, he's a curious little boy. Now Okay, so we were changing the pitch bends to be faster. Da, 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 da. Oh, and I kind of want to do this, like, do the same thing with the drums, like have the drums jump in there at the ending. We'll have to remember that. Remember me. Okay, and now this one will be double the speed as well. Okay. So, do you also like the music of Metal Slug? I'm not familiar with it. Okay, so there, now it's faster. That worked. Yeah, that sounds more like what I had in Kira Neko. Yeah. Groovy. All right. So, all right. So I want to include. I want to now merge also these things here, and then let's go and make them like all hit the same rhythm. So let's go back into the Kabasa first. And then this do like that. Okay, so and then we have conga. So let's do So let's move it to the same rhythm as the other thing. And let's make it full velocity, but let's do this one like low velocity. Just go da da da. And actually, let's make this one kind of low velocity too. Da 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 da. Make it feel a little more natural. Now the same for the cowbell. Da da da. Nice. That really plucks it on the right strings. And the cowbell is also a little sharp too. I want to kind of take down the. Nice. And this one we can remove now. Let's also put a downbeat here. Okay, cool. And then let's extend some space here so we can hear the reverb that is not there yet. Yeah. That's gonna sound good. So now let's go to the mixing. Let's give everything a mixer track. See, the conga already has one. Let's give this one a channel 3. And let's call this shift lead. Let's give this one to 4. This would give this one to 5. Organ. Organ low. Let's give this one to 6. Call it bass. Now let's give the cowbell to 7. I was 8 years old when I played this game on my SNES. Now I'm 30. The nostalgia. Nice. Yes. It was such a good game to have in your childhood. Such a wholesome game, too. Very wholesome. Yeah. Let's call this Flute. And this one will be Cabasa. Okay, now let's go for that solo, that bongo. Let's put a chorus in there. Make it sound a little bit stereo. Slow it down and turn it down about halfway. Nice. Now let's get a saturation knob. Just make it a little bit, feel a little bit more stronger and bring out those like detail, those overtones that are kind of obscured. And then let's get an exciter on there to bring out the highs. Yeah, get that click really on the forefront. Nice. Now let's also make a dock this random track to the right and call it reverb. Now this is a sort of something that sounds like it's played by a Latin band or something, so I want to give it like a room sound, like it's being played in a room you would hear, like if you were going to a bar and there was live music playing. So it'd be like a small room, so it'd be like this room level, and then it would be very slight at 12%. But then we're going to give that conga the reverb, right to this track only. Maybe a little bit less than we would normally would. 8% is good. Nice. Now the shift lead, let's give it chorus, because it's very mono. Slow it down. Just turn the LFOs a slower hertz. We'll give it halfway. And turn it a little bit more up, because it really needs like some more, I feel like. And maybe turn the delay up. Maybe not so much. I don't want it to be that noticeable. Okay, now let's put a saturation knob on it. Yeah, really get... It's a really low volume, so... Nice. Now let's get an exciter on that. It's a little loud, so let's turn it down. I also want to EQ this, because I feel like there was more of a thump in there, like in the bass. And then there's a little more of this. A little less of this. Let's actually... No, that's fine. Let's actually put a low pass on it, yeah. Nice. Okay, let's give that a little reverb now. Nice. Okay. Now let's give the organ some chorus. Half power. Slow. Nice. Now let's give it a saturation. Ah, in Australia of all places. Nice. Get that Australian game. If you look one day for some new tracks, I can actually recommend Metal Slug. It has nice music, but more action, less groove. Yeah, if you want to commission me, I can also do Metal Slug for commission. So when it hits those like double notes, it definitely overloads the saturator because it's like louder. There we go. That's better. I did want some more like delay on that chorus. There we go. Now let's give it an exciter. Yeah. Ooh, I like that. Nice. Okay. Let's give that reverb. Yeah, all right. Now this low organ. Maybe it works just maybe it'll work being just in the other one. No, it's distorting too much. So let's give it chorus. Turn it on half power. Get some more depth and delay. And then let's turn the LFO speeds down. And then let's put saturation. Still a little buzzy. That's nice. Okay. And then let's get an exciter on that. Yeah, get that click. It really brings that click out. I like that click. That's what I was kind of missing. That's what I kind of wanted from that sound font, was like that percussion click. And now we kind of brought it out there, so that's good that it gets it that depth. Now let's give it reverb. Okay, now the bass. Let's give that some chorus. Slow LFOs. I don't think we need the special delay on here. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's also boost the bass on the bass. Yeah. All right, saturation knob. I think the wave shaper sounds better for guitars. Yeah. Let's turn the post volume down. I want it to peak at 6. Nice. Okay, I don't think we need an exciter on that. We want it to be a little dark. Now let's take our cowbell, a little chorus. Yeah, turn it slower. Give it some saturation. Maybe a little less chorus. Give it some excitement. Yeah. Give it some reverb. And actually, let's make that room a little smaller. Like, if we could put it to the room part. Yeah, there you go. That's basically just like a small echo. That's what we want. Now, this kabasa, let's give it some chorus. Slow it down. Turn it down. And let's give it saturation knob. Now, basically, this one's all highs pretty much, so I don't need an exciter. It would just be overkill, I think. Nice. Let's give it reverb. Love it. And now that flute part, let's give it some chorus. Definitely gonna need this since it's a single cycle waveform. It's pretty static. And now let's definitely give that some saturation. Nice. Love it. And let's give that a little bit of a exciter. Yeah. And now there's a little pop in there that I kind of want to remove. So something in there. Wow. Yeah, don't do that. Except that this has a tack on it, so nothing should be popping like that. That's weird. Oh well, probably won't be audible in the full mix. Pretty quiet. Enjoying this fine-tuning stage. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Camera's getting fuzzy too. Oh yeah, this camera sucks. It keeps wanting to auto focus, and it's terrible at it. And I have to disable it each time. I have to disable the autofocus. And I like it because OBS doesn't save my settings, so it's really annoying that I have to do that every single time. So I think it's as much a fault of like OBS sucking as much as it is my camera sucking. There's a Chilean band named Jazz Stick. They have a DK album. The Funky Kong song is really good. Ooh, I'll have to check that out. The top of note of the bass is getting a bit sharp there. So you mean the top note of the bass thing. So like this one is like, oh, you mean like that 'cause it's changing. Yeah, it's changing samples. This sample is not so desirable, I'd say. Wow, it doesn't even let me select both of these. So let's bring this sample to be like higher and absolve that one. There we go. So it's not as distracting. All right. Thanks for pointing that out. Okay, now that's pretty much all. Let's see how it sounds all together. Ooh, yeah, I love that. Woo! Cowbell needs to come down. Too much cowbell. I need less cowbell. Nice, thank you. What's up, dog? Hello. You coming to dance? All right. You didn't like dancing. Okay, now we need to put a Maximus on this thing. Do our mastering. And I don't hear enough, oh, I'd like to hear more reverb on that end there. So maybe if we, like, add more, like... Let me add another reverb tail, like, at the end. It's, like... That only comes in... Actually, I could just, like, extend the, like, turn it up at that point. So let's go into... That would be more economic. So let's go to TSAR reverb, and then we're going to go to reverb mix. And then normally, like, I'm just going to put it across the melody. We're going to control I to insert what we already have. Let me check. Actually, let's make it more. Let's make it the standard 12 since we made the room smaller. Let's make it the standard 12. See how that affects it. Oh yeah, that sounds a lot better. Okay. And then in the ending, in the end, let's turn it, let's double that. Let's put it up here. Yeah, so let's do that, and then let's change the reverb time. Reverb time is here. Let's also put that, not quite double it. I like that. Okay, so now let's make sure that the melody has it the same, has it the regular way. Yeah. So let's cap the bass at 3-ish because it's behaving pretty well. We can give it that extra one. Now let's cap the mids at 3. Nice. Let's cap the highs at 9. So. Okay. Nice. I like it. You got that organ sounding just how I like it. Nice choruses and bright. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy it. I wonder which OST from DKC3 and Sam Preserve and DKC3 and DKC. I don't know. DKC1 I think I like better. I would say on a whim. And dang, yeah, put me down, human. Automatically starting to dance. Yes, more cowbell. Nice. I'm gonna do my naving and saving for this. Do you think the organ sounds a little too distorted? Okay, let's check that out. Yeah, maybe this one, right? Doesn't really need that, Yeah, maybe especially in that part where it's like doubled up. Yeah. What is that? The high one. Ah, okay, the high one, yeah. Maybe we'll put that back. Nice. There's some good DKC3 songs too. I like that soundtrack. Nice. Let me play this on my speakers. But I'll have to mute my mic for that, so. Nice, I love it. Okay, y'all. So this will be on YouTube tomorrow, probably, because I have to go. We'll call this done. I like that. I like that thing. I like how this is going. This will be a great one. So I have to go and like meet a friend. So this will be. Actually, I don't have to go yet, but I don't really have time to put this on the stream. Yeah. I'll try to put it on the stream, but basically, yeah, the video might be up, might not, today. So we shall see. And tomorrow we'll come back with more Donkey Kong Country analysis on stream at around the same time. Alright, y'all. Thanks for coming to the stream, and this will be Jam and Sam signing off. Until tomorrow, take care, and have a good night.